Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to the Zenler Office Hours Christmas Edition.
Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of Office Hours Live. So, if you're used to seeing Office Hours, you'll know that we run these frequently within the Facebook community to help you, the members out, people coming along that are experiencing Zenler, maybe for the first time, maybe you've just joined our group. We're getting loads and loads of people coming in each and every day when they've found Zenler and they've decided they want to try it out, maybe go straight into it. And get involved, but they don't really know a lot about it. So Office Hours is a focal point regularly where we get the team involved at different points throughout the course of the year, and we'll show you around some interesting stuff that can help you with you being more effective using the Zenler platform. So this week we've got a special one, so it's going to be on for a little bit longer. We've got some really awesome stuff coming up. So let me bring the team on first so you know who's here. So we've got David, we've got Ali, and we've got Rakesh with me today, which is quite nice. It's feeling very cozy today. Hi, everyone. You're all
Yeah.
good?
Yes.
Hey
Hello.
everyone. All
Good,
good.
good, good. Excellent. So, what's the lineup for today, and why do you want to hang about? Right. So we've got everyone's pretty much got a segment today, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through. Ali's going to be going through some stuff to help you really crack into the new year really, really well. We're looking forward to that. David's got a surprise segment. He won't tell me what it is, so we're not sure what that's going to be, but I'm sure it'll be good. Rakesh is going to go through what's been happening over the last year and maybe what's going to be coming up in the first quarter of next year. And if he
Mhm.
doesn't give us enough information, I'm going to press him a little bit harder so he reveals some secrets, right? So you really want to hang about for that one. And as always, as we often do on the special Office Hours, the Christmas edition, we've got a competition that we're going to talk about towards the end, and it's one that you're not going to want to miss. So hang around for this. If you can't make it live, or if you dipped in, dipped out, definitely keep on watching. Watch it on the replay, but you need to watch it quick because there's a time sensitive part on this whole competition thing. So let's get going. Let's kick the ball rolling. Ali, we're going to go over to you and we're going to, what am I going to call your slot? Get it done with Ali. There we go.
Get
Off you
it done
go.
with Ellie. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. It's great to see everybody. Happy holidays. I'm going to talk just for a couple of minutes about something that I call the January trap, which is something that a lot of creators deal with every single year. Because January is when creators feel like the most motivated, right? Like we have all these new ideas, everything's connecting, but we also get the most stuck then, okay? Because January tricks us into thinking that we need a perfect plan before we can move forward. Okay. We don't. We don't need a perfect plan. We don't. Planning feels productive. Publishing is productive. So what does that mean? It means planning feels great because one connecting thing idea in your mind connects to another and it feels exciting. It feels you feel motivated, right? But you haven't done anything. You haven't moved forward in your business. You haven't published anything, right? Your business doesn't need a new year resolution. It needs a pulse, right? It needs to be alive. It needs to get out there. Okay. So this is what we want to do. Here's what over planning might look like for you, right? You rewrite an entire course outline, right? You rebrand your offer 6 times. You or rename it 6 times. You're rebuilding your site. You're doing more branding, more images, more of this, and then there's still no clarity. You're just doing a whole bunch of stuff and it's all disconnected. Clarity doesn't come from planning more. It comes from seeing what happens when what you've created meets the world, right? So you have to put it out there in order to see how you really feel about it and how other people feel about it, right? Because that's when people are giving you feedback. That's when you can tweak things, right? So here's a simple rule to get you through January, all right? Plan only what directly leads to you publishing something, right? That could be a lesson in your course. It could be an email. It could be one page. It could be a landing page. It can be an update. It can be anything, right? If it doesn't move into the world, then it goes in your parking lot. We're going to deal with that later, right? So that's one of the things that I really love about Zenler is that it's super easy to do things in increments. It's super easy in Zenler to be able to publish one little piece at a time, right? Tweak it after it's out there in the world, to reiterate, but put it out there, right? You can publish that incrementally. You can refine things after a launch. You can respond to feedback instead of just guessing at what you're doing, right? Because until people have seen it and interacted with your content, with your courses, you don't really know how it's going to go yet. So instead of spending the new year trying to rebrand and rewrite everything that people haven't even experienced yet, start letting them experience your brand, your business, and what you've created, right? So if January feels overwhelming, this is your permission slip, right? That you don't have to have a perfect plan. Just try to publish one thing, right? Because progress does not come from the plan that you write. It comes from the thing that you're releasing out into the world. Okay. So take a breath and try not to redo everything you've ever done in January. Okay. Because then you're not going to publish till March? And then you're starting the cycle all over again. So don't do it. We can start messy and clean it up as we go. Keep going, right? That's all that I have for the planning. I will say that I do have support desk coming up on Thursdays after the new year. And I will be adding in some more support desk days, times. And I'll be putting up a poll in the Facebook group so you all can look for that for the support desk hours, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So there.
Awesome, love that. And for those that have got a keen ear, you'll know Alice isn't based in the UK, right? Which means we get to cover more hours during the course of the day. So if you've got a preferred time, if you're one of those that goes, but life support text on and it's the middle of the night for me, put it in the poll. Let's see what we can do for you. As we've expanded the team out, we have more availability, and the live support desks are awesome. If you've not been on one yet, it's a real great chance and opportunity to speak to someone really skilled within Zenler. Now, that might not mean they know all of the answers because, right, let's face it, who knows everything? Nobody. But what they can do, what they most definitely will do, is leave you with a direction. So if they can't help you there and then, they will give you direction. This is a support ticket. You can go and find that by doing this workshop. You can go over here and do that. We've got a resource in one of the guides that we've got that will help you solve that problem. Right? You'll definitely get the help that you're looking for. So if you've not yet took advantage of it, it's free to join. That doesn't mean it's not worth anything. It's worth huge amounts, right? So come along, keep them busy, right? Because if they're not busy, then they're causing trouble and doing other things. So we want to keep them busy on those live support desks, right? And the busier they get, the more we'll be able to run, right? If we ram these out with you lot coming in asking stuff, then we're going to go, right, we need to add more days in, need to add more hours in. If nobody turns up and you'll sit there going, oh, I know it all, but I'm not doing anything, like Ali's saying, I'm just sitting there tweaking and not really growing, not pushing myself to learn more, right? Then retract them, right? So they're based on supply and demand. You want more, we'll give you more. You want less, we'll give you less, right? But we want more. So
yes.
Look out for that. That will be awesome. They're always scheduled in the Facebook group. So you can find it directly on the tutorials page. There's a link there that will tell you what sessions are running. We'll also put them up as events in Facebook, so you always know where they are. You could join watching just on Facebook if you wish. You can come into the Zoom call itself. The only rules on it are no screen sharing because we don't know what you're showing us. Right, you can talk us through that, and the fact it'll be recorded, and we reserve the right to stick that out on anything we like, and that's all there is to it. But you know what? Everyone's a winner in this, right? Because you get
Yes.
help, you help other people. That's it. So go and join those. Look out for those. Is there one? There's not one running Thursday, is there? I believe Thursday's Christmas Day.
Not this, yeah, it's Christmas. And then next Thursday is the first of the year, it's New Year's Day. So the next one that'll be on the schedules right now is January 8th. It's Thursday, but I may add in another session on that day. So there'll be one maybe, early in the day for my time in the US and maybe one later in the day for me. That way, other people can get in. So I'll put that up in the group and make sure to get everybody's feedback on it.
Perfect. And during those 2 weeks, if you do have questions and you've got anything that's really, really pressing, stick it in the Facebook group, stick it in the tutorial community. One of the team will pick it up and they'll help you. Okay. So don't feel like, oh, we've gone for 2 weeks. We've not, we've never gone. We're always here. Someone will be there to answer your question because we know a lot of people are massively productive over the Christmas period. And if you've just been through the New Year product workshop, you're going to be even more productive because you'll all
Yeah.
be beavering away getting this done, hopefully. So thanks, Ali. Appreciate that. Good start.
Thank you.
And it's really nice to get some motivation on this stuff and movement, right? We like seeing movement. That's really important. All of our workshops this year have been focused on getting stuff done, right? Moving you forward. Using the software to its full capacity, using the training we provide to as much as you want, just to help you take another step forward, because being static's no good, right? We've got to keep moving. So awesome job. Now let's move on to our next segment. So remember, if you've got questions as we're going through this, I will come back to it. So stick it on Facebook. If you've got anything that you want to ask Ali about productivity or stuff like that, stick it in there. We'll come back to it after David's slot. And the same with David's slot. If you've got questions for him, put them in and I'll field them over as and when I see them. So I'm going to hand over to David now for his secret slot. I have no idea what it is. If it's anything like Secret Santa, it could go well. It could not go so well. Who knows? But I'm handing it over to him with full trust to take the next segment. Off you go, David.
You're too trusting. You're too trusting, Kevin. You know me. Right, guys, it's festive, right? And you can see I'm an elf this year. So I normally come with my Santa's hat on, but Ali is Miss Santa Claus this year. So, and Rakesh has demoted me to being an elf, but it's a good thing, really. It's a good job. It's a good gig because elves get to, well, drink a lot, really. So that's quite good. So, right, we're going to get on with what's going on, and I'm going to just share my screen. We're going to just work, guys. This is some work for you if you want to do these things, all Christmas based. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a ticker tape effect along the top. So some of you might want to put like Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from us on your website and these sort of things. So I'm actually going to give you all the prompts that we're using today and the code. So you can put them in, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to do 3 things today, right? We're going to do a ticker tape effect. Then we're going to create a Christmas card. Now, this Christmas card is going to be use AI to do this. And we're going to be using a screenshot from your website to create that in brand. Okay, a little bit different in brand. Looking at your website, it will create something that's going to be on brand for you. Now, once we've got that Christmas card, we're going to make it come alive, right? So these things take a bit of time. So I've pre-done stuff, right? Like Blue Peter, if you know in the UK, Blue Peter would prepare stuff in advance. So let's go straight away to this. This is a ticker tape running along the top of the site. So I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you how to produce the code out. I'm going to give you the code, right? And you can just change it. So I'm going to be sharing with you this, okay? This little document here. And all you need to do is you need to, with the stuff in red, you need to select this, you need to drag down, hold the shift key on your keyboard when you get to the bottom of the code. You're going to see here where it says this, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You can change this. So you can put from us at Happy Paws or, you know, bow wow dogs, these kind of things, you know, so you can put whatever you like in there. You need to do that 3 times. Now, if you change the text, you can have different text on different lines, right? But you've got to change all that text to match. And so if that's one line, that's the second line, that's the third line, etc., right? So that's all you need to change. You need to go down to the bottom of the code where it says here, hold that shift key and you selected it, right? So you're going to copy that code, Control C on your keyboard to copy, or right hand click and copy, right? Now you've got that code, you're going to come into your admin dashboard. You're going to find a page that you want to put that ticker tape on. We're going to choose this. I'm going to click edit button here. See that little edit button? So I'm going to edit the page. And inside that page, this is super simple. I'm going to come to my blocks once it loads. Come on, load. going to go into blocks. I'm going to go down to empty block. I'm going to drag an empty block to where I want my ticker tape to go, which is going to be here. Okay. Then from the right-hand side, I'm going to click this little gear, not the move, this one here, this second icon. So when you go to the edge, you're going to see this little pull out. You're going to click in there, and this is going to look scary. I want you to delete the code that's in there. So I want you to select that code that's in there, and I want you to delete it out. And I want you to drop in the new pasted code. So Control V like that. And I want you to click save. And what you're going to get then is your ticker tape effect, right? So you can change those lines inside there. You saw in the code, you just go and find that lines. You change those to what you want it to be. So you can see those lines there. It's very clear. Okay. And now you've got a lovely ticker tape type effect going on in your site like that. Simple. So I'm going to give you that code. Right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump in. And by the way, on here, it's got more stuff going on. So I'm just going to close these windows off now because I don't need them. And we're going to jump into this one here. Okay, so let's go now to our next part. So down here, Christmas office hours on brand card part 1. So what I need you to do is go to your website, and I need you to do a screen grab of your website. So if you're using Windows, in the little search bar, you can put snip tool, put snip, and then you're going to get a little box come up like this, right? And you can click in there, and then you can drag across a branded part of your site, and you'll be able to save that on your desktop. Then just click that save, right? So that's what I need you to do. Go on your website, make sure you got your logo as well and everything in there. So this is quite a good one to do with this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next part of our thing, which is down here, copy the prompt. And this prompt says, create a Christmas card, use the image attached. That's the one what we just grabbed, right? And we put it onto our desktop as reference to styling the colors plus the image. Stick to the brief, should say, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You can change that text if you want. So that's your prompt. You're going to grab there and you're going to add that image. So let's go to here now. So you can see I've added my image in there. And to add an image, I'm using ChatGPT. You just click in there, you go add photo and you upload it. So it appears in there. And then you create, then you've got this prompt that I just gave you. And then you run it, right? You let it run it. And what happens? It creates this beautiful card here. Look at this. Look how it matches these dogs. Look at the logo. Look at the colors. It's matching exactly the same style, right? And you've now produced a card. You've produced a card that's on brand using part of your image. So let's take this a stage further, right? Let's go back into here and go to the next part. So we're next going to produce something else. So this is the finished result of the card, which we save to our desktop. Guys, to save it, all you need to do is click here, download, save that onto your desktop, right? So you've got a card and you've got that ticker tape in there. Perfect. Right. So the next part is let's do something with that Christmas card we downloaded. Let's make it live. Let's make it actually work, right? So in this one, we're going to be using Google's Gemini. Okay. So you need to go into Google Gemini. So if you can't find it, type in the search engines, Google Gemini, I'll give you a link and you can jump in there, right? So I've got the pro account in here. Hopefully you'll be able to do this with your account. If you can't, you need to find some sort of video production that you can do it from a still image, right? So I've used Gemini VO for this, right? So our prompt is give this life and make it extra Christmassy in feel. Give it life and movement. That's all you need to put. Then you need to upload that image that you downloaded. So let's go into Gemini. Let's have a look. So you can see what I've done. I've uploaded the card in here exactly the same way. You go into here, upload video. Under these settings, you choose video creation, VO 3.1, which is the current version, right? So once you put that in, it thinks for a little bit and it says, I am generating a video based on your image, adding a Christmas feel with life movement. Your video is ready. This is our video, right? Let's play it. And there we go, guys. So that is it. I'm going to now drop in that link to that document so you can see it, and you can see the examples in there as well that we've got, and you can play around with that and you can add it. So I'm going to drop that into the chat so you guys can pick those prompts up, follow along with this. If I was fast, I'm quite fast, but you can watch this on the replay, right? These videos go onto our YouTube channel as well, so you can catch it up from there as well. And just before I leave, I just want to show you one last thing. This is probably going to bring this to you next year, so it's a little bit of a sneak preview for you, but I'm going to be showing you how to build a page that will create image prompt. It's like an image prompt builder, and I'm going to show you how to create this stuff. So you can basically put brand presets in here, and you can choose the ratios that you want. You can even go down and choose the camera angles inside here, shallow depth of field for blurred background. You can choose lighting effects. You can also insert your own images inside here, choose the background, midground and foreground to split your image up. And then you can get this builder to create the prompt for you, which you'll put into something like Gemini or ChatGPT to generate images that are much more accurate than you just randomly typing inside these systems, you know. So that's coming up for you next year. So just a little bit of a sneak preview there. But I'll put the link to that document inside the chat. That's it. Hope you loved it.
Nice one. Thank you, David. David, and more AI tips for you. Obviously, AI is one of the ways forward. Lots of people are using it. We've got to stay on the ball with this stuff, right? So look at how you are or not using it right now, and look at some of the things that we share with you that may give you some ideas as to how you can just make your stuff a bit better. Putting out things like that onto socials is really awesome. So it really grabs attention and it looks good. Right, it's not like it was a year and a half ago where everyone went, "Oh, that dog's got 5 heads" or whatever. Maybe it was mental, I don't know, but you get my point. It's evolving at a rate of knots, and it's getting very, very good.
Yeah, and
So
it's on brand as well, isn't it, Kevin? Right. So
yeah,
you can use AI now to look at things and go, right, that's my brand. I've worked that out and I'm going to apply that to what you want. You know, this stuff was not possible like 2 months ago, right? The standard that we've got now. This is changing every week, literally every day. There's something new being plugged into AI systems. So you need to stay on top of it. We're here to keep you on top, but you'll need to do your own research as well, because it's a lot deeper than this, guys.
absolutely. Okay, right. A few shout outs. John's here. So, John, good to see you. Francis is here. Tracy's here. Patricia's here. Soul Essentials is here. Rakesh is here. Yeah, he is. He actually is here, believe it or not. Deborah Jagged's here. Deborah, good to see you. Deborah saying, I guess you're joining the team. Jackie Footman's here. Vivek's here with a question, so we'll come on to that in one sec. Tony, Terry's here. So good to see you. Let's do the questions. We've just got a couple. We've got one question and a comment. I really love the comment. So Vivek, he's got a question. So I'm going to put it out to David or Ali to answer this. Let's test their live support skills, shall we? So I was working on a page with all of my courses and I used the dynamic all my courses feature, but I wanted this graphics to be square and not rectangular. They were using the course cards for the graphics in the automatic dynamic thing, but I wanted to use my own graphics instead of the course cards because I was hoping for them to be square and not rectangular. Is there a way to change the size of the course card, or can I use my own graphics in the dynamic all course feature on a web page? That's the question.
Well, the answer is yes, you can create your own version of your course cards on your page if you want to get rid of the dynamic ones. As far as like the specific coding and instructions to do that, I'm not sure what the best route on that is, but I know it's possible because I've custom coded them on my site before, so I'm sure David can speak to the specifics of how to do it. I can follow the instructions to do it.
Yeah, but by default, your dynamic block is HD size. We've done it for a reason, because like otherwise you just people will produce funny sizes and it could mess the system up. So the dev team, you stick to a size, and our size is the perfect size. It's the 16:9 ratio. It's perfect size for showing course cards and these sort of things. But you can, of course, override stuff with CSS, but we're not going to talk about that today. But I would suggest that, like we do, if you look at our tutorial site, for example, look at our sections, tutorials.newzenler.com. Go on there, look at our sections. We've actually done that manually ourselves. So all we've done is we've created categories for where our courses are, depending on which category they're on. And then we just send people to the category on the dynamic so they can go in and check them out, right? So you can do that yourself as well. If you haven't got many courses, then it's not a problem, right? To create them square, round, whatever you want to do them as a block. And if you add or remove a course, you just take them in and out. And it's very simple. It's the initial setup that takes time, but managing it is just part of your workflow, right? You add a new course, you add a new block. That's it, simple.
Yeah. There's multiple ways to skin a cat, right? And that's all there is to it. You can even create these things manually. So take the dynamic element out of it. You could just create an image with a link and it goes straight through to your course. You know, there's all sorts of ways. You can be as complex or as simplistic as you want to be with it. Depends on how much time you've got. But good question. But yes, it can be done. Doing it coding wise, probably a bit tricky. Doing it the other way, probably a bit simpler, but might take a bit more time. But yes, it can be done. So it doesn't all have to look the same. Cool. Terry, love your comment. Just quite apt considering what David Slot was just on. So I just tried to create course with Zenler AI, and I'm incredibly impressed at what a great starting point it has provided me with. What an icebreaker. And you know what? I think that's such a vastly underutilized part of the course area. We've talked about it before, we've demonstrated it before, but nobody ever really mentions it. But it does sit there very quietly doing its job when people use it. And it can give you the ideas for you to structure your courses really, really nicely. So, yeah, good shout on that one. I'm glad that you're using it. I'm sure others are as well. But yeah, really good to point that out. Who else have we got? Patricia's here still. That's great. They're all liking your session, David. That's good. Carol's here. Sandy's here. Good to see you, Sandy. Sarah's here. Vivek's just commented. Billy Wiggly's here. Good, good, good. Right, okay. That's it. I'm going to come back to comments after Rakesh's slot because I'm sure you'll have lots of things to say on this. So obviously Rakesh is the founder of Zenler, as a lot of you will know. And we do press him as a team to talk more frequently about upcoming releases and what's happening and all of that. And you know, Rakesh is the guiding hand of Zenler, so he sort of keeps our enthusiasm in check. And he'll say, "No, I'm not ready to do this yet. No, it's not ready yet. You're going to have to wait." And David and I and Ali, we're rather impatient, and we just want to talk about it and get stuff out, right? But obviously, Rakesh's job is to make sure it all works before it goes out. So he says, "No, you won't talk about this. Hold on." So we said, right. Christmas office hours, you've got to come on and you've got to tell us something that's going to get everyone excited for the new year, right? This is not negotiable. I don't know how I'm still here, but you know, it is the way that it is. So he's agreed to come on. He's here as always. Every Christmas edition he's here, and I do pull him in a couple of times of the year as well. Normally when there's big releases, we did it when the community was released, which was awesome. We did it when the branching funnels came out as well, which was awesome. So he's going to go through our year this year, I believe, and open up a little bit about what's coming up or what may have come up already and nobody's noticed. I don't know. I'm not him. I'll let him be him and take the slot away. So Rakesh, full control over to you, sir.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, everyone. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of those celebrating. I think we got the whole Christmas cast here. We got Elf David, we got Alice, who's the Lady Santa, Reindeer. I think we have a Scrooge as well. I'm not going to tell who's that. And I know it's a very busy time of the year. And it's really appreciate you guys being here. As we wrap up 2025, I'm excited to walk you through everything that we built this year. This has been an incredible year of innovation. A lot of changes have gone in. And we have shipped some really truly game-changing features that we released in 2025. Tools that are transforming or going to transform your online communities, your businesses, and so on. And over the next few minutes, we'll walk through all the major releases. to recap on all the releases that we shipped in 2025 that gave you great power to engage members, capture leads, create intelligent assessments, and boost completion rates. So here's what we will cover today. First, we'll explore the community features that we launched in 2025, a complete social networking learning platform built right into Zenler with posts, chats, followers, and all the admin controls. And then survey funnels, a new way to qualify your leads and segment your audience automatically based on their responses. And then we added branching into quizzes and also added new quiz types. And finally, we added gamification, points, levels, leaderboards, rewards to keep your members motivated and keep coming back for more. We'll cover the 2026 Q1 roadmap, and maybe we'll have time to announce a couple of great features as well, right? So let's start with community. The new community that we launched, I think we launched towards the end of 2024, and we rolled it out to all users in early 2025, I think in Jan. And we continuously added features. The community's feature is absolutely massive. And here is why we invested so heavily throughout 2025. We are seeing this fundamental shift in how successful creators build their businesses. It's no longer just about courses, it's about community first. Most successful creators are nurturing their audience, their tribe, building relationships and engagement before they even open up courses. Before they sell, they build the community. That's the way successful creators do go on about the businesses. Community has become the core of the entire course offering. That is why we didn't just launch community and walk away. On the initial launch in early 2025, we have continuously updated and enhanced it throughout the entire year, right? You have seen us shipping out lots and lots of updates. We have been listening to you. We have been watching how you guys use it and adding features you need, right? And we are still refining and adding new capabilities as we speak. So, community, we have built new features in 8 feature areas. We can categorize as around 8 feature areas. Posts and engagement, better admin controls, notifications, gamification, social features, growth tools, live chat, and live streaming, right? Let me quickly walk you through all the major areas that are changing, that really help creators, build their online businesses with community. Let me quickly switch to my demo. We try and demo here. So yeah, cool. So your members, when creating your post within the community, you can actually include polls. So we built polls into the community. You can add engaging polls. We also added direct video uploads. I think last couple of weeks back, we added direct video uploads. Really, you had to go through the video library. We added that in every single post. You can trigger email notifications to keep your members engaged. You can send email notifications to members. You can disable comments if you want. You can go and disable the comments, turn off commenting on a specific post, and you can feature posts and so on. All the features are available right now. And we also added live chat. Live chat we added in 2025. This is a robust chat functionality where you can have one-to-one chat or group chat. Basically, this means learning and connection all can happen in real time, right? So now this is real-time chat. It's not something like in a static we pull from the backend. It's all real time. So you get real-time notifications, real-time push notifications, and so on into your mobile app and so on. So members can quickly answer questions from different lessons and so on. So this is a great way to connect with each other. It's almost like having a Slack or Discord built right into your learning site. So that's that, and we added a lot of social features. Users can follow each other. So if I can go to a particular user. Let's say I go to Angela. I can follow Angela. And you can see that we also added I think a lot of you probably haven't noticed this. We also added a handle as well. So each profile now has a unique URL. So you can go to /community/community name /Angela-16. So with that one link, you can access someone's profile directly. Yeah, all the social features is built in now. Users can follow other users. When someone follows another member, they get notified when the person creates a post or when someone comments. You can also follow specific post for updates. You can come in here. You can follow a particular post for updates. All of that. And then there's also user presence tracking. You can also see who is online right now. So you can see all these users who are online right now. So basically, these are signs of life in your community. So you actually see your community is alive and kicking when you see a lot of members online. Just shows the health of your community. These are social signals that create FOMO that keeps people coming back to your community every now and then. And we also added admin controls. You are in complete control of your membership. You have you go into manage. You have things like pending approvals. You can vet each post before it appears. You can add a member questionnaire where someone has to fill in certain number of questions and answers, and then you can review them before you accept them into the community. So basically, these kind of things keeps spammers away. And also, of course, you can set your community as public, private, secret. You have all the tools to moderate and manage your community your own way. And another thing is growing your community is again pretty easy. We have built-in things like inviting someone is very easy. You can directly click invite, and then invitation by email as well. You or your members can invite others to join the community. Members can lead communities on their own as well. All the tools you need to scale your community strategically and notify members when you post content by email and push notifications, right? So when you as an admin do a post, all the members get push notifications directly onto their mobile devices. Now, another thing, yes, water. Another huge thing that we added recently, it's very, very excited about is that's a huge thing, right? You can go live in the community, directly inside the community. So you click on this, you select the community you want to go live into, and then you go live into your community. No third-party tools needed, no redirecting people to YouTube or Zoom. They have built Zenler Zoom right into your browser without any Zoom client needed, right? Your members are already in the community, and now you can broadcast to them right there. It's perfect for workshops, Q&A, QA, and all of that. So real-time engagement where your community lives. And another thing is, let me show this. Anytime when you go live, when someone is visiting your page, you can see that your live stream automatically pops up like magic. If someone is your member, if they log in, they'll automatically see your live stream pops up. So yeah, so they don't have to wait for it. It automatically pops up whenever you go live. So again, using the live streaming in the public community is great for lead generation. This is basically putting community at the heart of your business, your creative business. And we have recently also added automatic cloud recording. So whenever you go live, we may have some cloud recordings here. It automatically, so you can see that it automatically creates cloud recording, and you can click on this and you can see the recording. So you don't have to download it, you don't have to upload it again. So all your live streaming into your community is automatically cloud recorded, and the replays are available for anyone to comment or engage in the future. And we also added gamification as well into the community. I'm going to cover that soon, so just hang on a bit for that. These features launched and evolved throughout 2025, and we are really seeing incredible results, right? Creators who build community first, seeing higher course completion rates, more referrals, a stronger customer lifetime value, and so on. Community isn't just a feature; it's the foundation of, I think, it's the foundation of the modern creator business model, right? We are committed, really committed to making the Zenler the best platform for you without needing to go for external tools like Circle. So you're paying 200 pounds for Circle and Mighty Networks, where this is just a feature. Everything in Circle and Mighty Networks is here on the platform. So now let me go back to share. Okay, now cool. Cool. So cool. So we covered all of these features: post engagement, social features, admin controls, growth tools, notifications, live chat, gamification, live streaming. Gamification I'm going to cover soon. So yeah, and we are actually not done. Right now we are adding schedule posts. I know schedule post is one of the top requests on the feedback portal. So schedule post is almost nearing dev completion. So hopefully soon you guys will have schedule post as well. So you can now plan your content calendar in advance. So in community, you should be able to, once the feature goes live, you should be able to schedule a post, let's say a month in advance, you're on a holiday, whatever, you can schedule your post and it automatically goes live at that time. And we are also rolling out onboarding chat messages from admins to welcome new members personally. So these are automated chat messages. So when someone joins your membership, you can send an automated message saying, "Hey, welcome to my membership," and it can initiate a chat with the member. I think that's a great way to get member engagement going, get your members chatting with you and taking things further. And we are also working on email digest. Email digests are coming to keep members updated without overloading their inbox. So they can select what kind of updates they get, how frequent they want the updates to happen. So as you can see, there is continuous refinement in action, right? So now let's talk about survey funnels. This is another thing that we launched in April 2025. It allows you to segment your audience. Survey funnels with branching. This is an intelligent lead qualification that almost runs like an autopilot, right? So let me tell you why this is a game changer. Instead of manually sorting through a survey responses in a traditional survey, trying to figure out who is a hot lead versus who needs more nurturing, survey funnels does all this segmentation automatically. Every respondent gets a personalized path through the survey based on what they answer. Hot leads get directed to booking page, for example. Warm leads get directed to some educational content. Cold leads get some nurturing sequence. All automatic, right? All based on what path they take. Not just collecting data, you are automatically categorizing, you're scoring, you're routing your leads into the right next step. This means you can do faster follow-up, do more relevant messaging, and you'll get higher conversion rates. So in traditional surveys, you usually get a spreadsheet of responses that someone has to manually review. But the survey funnels with branching, you get qualified leads that automatically routes to the right place with the right message. It's a difference between collecting information and actually converting leads. Um, so I think I'll try and pull the screen for you. So marketing funnels, let me share my screen. Yes, in marketing funnels, you can see here, we have survey funnel. You can go into survey funnel. You can create a funnel, survey funnel. With branching, and then you select the theme, and automatically a survey is created with all the, you can see the whole survey step is created, including welcome page, survey page, opt-in page, and so on. And you can go in the survey, and then you can edit your questions, right? You can edit your survey. You click on this, and you can go into the survey, and you can say you can enable branching. This means um, I can say if someone answers this question, I want them to be sent to a particular path. I want to be sent to the result page one. I want to be sent to another question. So you can exactly say what path you want someone to, a particular lead, you want particular user you want to take, you want the user to take. Yeah, and also you can add any number of result pages. So you can add any number of result pages, and then you can you can branch it out in the way you want. So each result page can redirect users to a specific URL or display a pop-up with a download. So you can exactly control exactly what happens based on the survey path. You can create as many result pages as you want as well. And in automation section, you can have different sequence for each of your segments, right? So this survey funnel launched into April, I think April 2025. And the combination of the branching logic with automation, I think it really transforms how you qualify your leads and nurture leads. Not just about manual qualification, it's faster, more consistent, and it gets the right follow-up immediately. Let me go back to slides. And one more thing, we also launched branching surveys and quizzes in courses as well, right? You can also add branching course surveys and quizzes right into the course lessons. I'm not going to go into demo now, but if you go to your courses, you can see that you can in quizzes or surveys, you can enable branching, and you can set a path for a particular learner. And also for quizzes, we added a lot of enhancements as well, including new survey types and quiz types like fill in the blanks as well. These were based on popular demand, popular feedback on the feedback portal. Now, gamification is another big thing that we launched in 2025. This is the complete engagement system that turns your member platform into almost like an achievement-driven experience. It turns learning or a membership into a game, right? They built a gamification system with configurable levels, different point earning levels, different earning events, celebration animations, automatic rewards at each milestone. This isn't about points and levels. It's a comprehensive system that basically drives engagement. Let me give a quick gamification. Share gamification. Cool. You can see here, once you enable gamification, you can configure up to 10 levels for your students to progress through. Each level, except the first one, lets you set a custom name, define points when you reach it, and you can assign a reward, right? You can decide what's the reward, right? When someone achieves a level 1, level 2, level 3, You can decide what courses or what community gets unlocked. When student hits a particular level, they automatically gets enrolled into the course or community. Everyone starts at level 1, and you can watch them climb the levels as they go through it. So you can set the levels you want, and then you can set the point configurations. Oops, I need to refresh. Gamification and point configuration. You can set exactly. There are different predefined events where students can earn points, and you can control how many points you want for each level. You can adjust the point, you can increase the point, reduce the point, and so on. And you can award points based on completing lesson, submitting assignments, creating community posts, likes, and so on. Basically, you can customize the point values to match what matters in your courses. If you want more encouragement, more for community participation, you can give it more points. It's completely flexible. And you got leaderboards as well. So you can see the leaderboard. I think Alice is now on top of the leaderboard, 30 days leaderboard. Well done, Alice. So um, students can see, or members can see ranking in 3 different leaderboards: all-time leaderboard that shows your all-time leaderboard, or a 30-day leaderboard based on the recent activity, 7-day leaderboard. So each leaderboard shows top 10 members with their profile images and so on. Basically, this creates a competition, healthy competition, and gives rewards high performers, right? And then you can also set the animations, the celebration styles, animation styles. You can change the animations, you can review them, all the different animations you want that you can configure. When someone hits a certain level, you can pop up a celebrity message congratulating them. And the level rewards are unlocked automatically when student reaches a particular level that has a course or a community reward attached. They automatically get uh, enrolled into the course or added to the community. There's no manual work, there's no delays. They level up, they get access. This creates anticipation. Students can see what's waiting at the next level. Basically, it motivates from getting to keep getting adding and keep earning points. And we also have added daily streaks as well. And Zenler is the first and only course platform to have daily streaks built in. So the daily streaks is brilliant for building daily habits. Students can earn, or members can earn streak points by doing any point related activity, like when they do a lesson, or when they take a lesson, or when they do an assignment, they get points and they contribute towards streaks. And when they complete 7-day streaks, when they continuously do those activities for 7 days, they get bonus points plus 1 streak freeze. The streak freeze is something that automatically protects the streak if someone misses a day, they're on holiday or they're sick of whatever, students can hold up to 10 streak freezes. This is basically a psychology that makes apps like Duolingo so addictive. Now you have it on your site, right? Now, this is where the gamification really comes alive. We have also added a brand new student dashboard design. Students, uh, the moment student logs in, they see everything that matters, right? Let me pull a screen up so that you can see it clearer. One, share the screen. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so the moment student logs in, they'll see this brand new dashboard. They can see exactly what matters. They can see all the points they earned. So this is a new student. I just signed up couple of days ago. I don't have many points because this is a brand new user. They can see the total points earned. They can see the rank. They can see how many daily streaks they have. They can see here the they can see how my daily streaks are looking, whether I have how many streak freezes I have left with, all the recent achievements, the leaderboard in the community, in my community, all the details are in, right? So we have redesigned and reimagined the student or the member dashboard view. Points display, the total points, they're all prominently displayed, and all, everything. And then you go in here and in profile, and you can go to leaderboards, and you can see what my current level is, how many points to go to the next level, my rank, um, the the leaderboard for that particular community, and so on, right? So this basically drives friendly competition, and create and gives high performers reward. And as I said, this daily streaks is great for they are great for habit formation. The streak counter shows consecutive days of activity, and students. What happens is students, they don't want to break their streak, so they come back in daily, right? So basically, you get students coming back into the platform just to maintain the streak. It's the same psychology that apps like Duolingo adopt to make their games very addictive. So you have it now on your site as well. So yeah, so levels, you can see products, you can see what courses unlock at what levels. So um, you can say for level 1, I got my course 1. You unlock course 1. Level 2, you unlock course 3 and community 1. Level 3, course 5, community 4, and so on, right? So yeah, so seeing the progress and achievement immediately creates motivation to continue. Students who see these dashboard stats, have higher engagement and completion rates. The psychology is basically simple, right? It's visible progress drives continued action, and if they have the fear of missing out on the daily streaks, they will come back. And they will come back and do some activity to maintain the streak. It's important that you also add content regularly so that they keep coming back for fresh content. Right? So even the community, when someone likes your post and so on, even then they get points. So they'll come to just to engage in the community, get points, and so on as well. So that is gamification. Okay, now let's go to the next one. And member dashboard. Now, let me go back to my screen. Okay. Now, what is a recap, right? Without shipping some very cool updates. I'm super excited to announce we have a brand new feature. Many have been requesting back and forth on the feedback portal and on the community and so on. It's a double opt-in. And I know, right? This double opt-in is here finally. It's been pending for a long time. So now we are trying to get all these little features out quickly. If you enable double opt-in for your site, when someone signs up for your email list, they now receive a confirmation email asking them to verify the subscription. They must click to confirm before being added to your list. This means only people who actually want to hear from you receive your mails, right? Now, why this matters? This is because, first of all, it dramatically improves your email deliverability. Email providers see that people are actively confirming they want your emails, which basically protects your sender reputation, right? It also helps GDPR, although GDPR doesn't mandate double opt-in. It's considered as a best practice for demonstrating clear and explicit consent, right? Thirdly, it filters out fake emails and spam signups. So your list is basically clean. So your list hygiene is high. Let me just very quickly show you that. Hopefully this somewhere here. Go to the locked in. Locked in. Give me a second. Let me pull the developed in page. Locked in admin. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the screen. So now if you go into site, and then you go to emails, there's a new thing called enable double opt-in. So if you enable double opt-in, all your those who are signing up for your email list, they now receive a confirmation email, and they have to click verify. They must click to confirm and verify before being added to the list. So no automations will go until they click verify. So this is a very cool feature, and I think this is something that has been pending for a long time. And I'm super excited that we have finally managed to address it. And that is one thing. And another thing, let me see what is the next one we have in store. And another one we have is, let me see, what is it? Another one that is going to make your life easy. You can now schedule blocks, right? To go live at a particular point of time or a day. So you can be on holiday or on a break or whatever, and your blog post, the scheduled blog post can go live at a particular time. So you can schedule a whole content calendar for your blog post, and you can just forget about blog post for a while and go back to something to do your courses and so on. And your blog post will go live on a particular date and time. It's another feature address. And let's just see where you can find this now. So, blog post. Schedule blog posts. Let's see where you can find them. Schedule blog posts. Yeah, okay. Okay, in same place. Schedule blog post. When you create the blog post, there is a small icon saying with a calendar on, and you can exactly schedule the blog post at a particular point, particular time of the day. It will pick up the time zone that you have selected in your settings. So you don't need to specify time zone here, but you can specify a time or day. Your blog post will exactly go live. So basically, you can set up a sequence of blog posts and you can schedule it to your time. Okay, right. So let's go back to this one. And let me show you what is coming in first quarter of 2026, right? Now this is going to be massive, right? Schedule community posts. As I said earlier, you can, once the schedule community post features goes in, you'll be able to plan your community content calendar in advance, schedule community posts to go out and at an optimal times, keep your community active even when you're not online, right? You can set it and forget it. And community email digest, you can keep your members engaged without spamming them. Automated email digest, summarizing your community activity. You can set the frequency daily, weekly, etc. Whatever works for your members. And then community onboarding automation. When a new member joins your community, they automatically gets a welcome chat message for you from you as an admin. So basically, it's personalized, automated, scalable messages. It basically makes every new member feel welcome from the day one. The day they join, they feel welcome because they get a personal message from you. Right? How cool is that? So when they join, they get a message saying, without you sitting and sending a message to every single person, they get an automated message. Once they can initiate the chat, and then you can step in, right? And the new site builder, the site builder, I think a lot of people has been asking about. This is a big one. A brand new site builder with professional themes. We're not just updating the content, the current builder. We're building something brand new from the ground up. Beautiful themes, intuitive design, powerful customization. That is worth the wait. The, it's without a doubt the most powerful site builder out there on any creator platform. And I think that is something that can even compete with the likes of Wix. It's pretty cool. And new Stripe payments integration, we are expanding the payment options significantly. Apple Pay, Google Pay, Bank Contact, Ideal, all for the a whole lot of options for pay later, or a whole lot of options for the European users. Makes it easier for all the worldwide users. User base basically removes the payment friction and increases the conversion, right? And something that is already some users are using it, the branded mobile app. We are going to open it up to everyone. So basically, it allows you to build your own iOS or Android app with your branding. So we are going to enable in-app purchases to sell courses directly. So you can build your own app in your own name with in-app purchases. Students can buy your course directly from within your app, your course, your membership, your bundle, your subscription, and so on. And also, you can use your app as a marketing tool. The app will also support free course and enrollments. So someone can enroll to your course, your free course on your app as well. At the moment, there's no free courses. They have to go to your website to enroll and then come back to the app. So, and again, push notifications to the students one. So this is basically next level of audience ownership. So you own your audience even on your mobile app as well. And something I'm excited about is cohort courses. With cohort courses, you can sell the same course multiple times to different niches, right? To different cohorts, not niches, to different cohorts. Let's say from Jan to March, you got one cohort, and then April to June, you got another cohort starting together. So basically, you can sell like same course. You're selling cohort 1, cohort 2, cohort 3, and then this creates scarcity. You can build community around each cohort and increases the value for your courses, right? This is precisely how big online education companies operate. They sell in cohorts. I think there's a company called Maven that does this really well. It's a platform like a marketplace where you can buy cohort courses. So yeah, that's a similar approach we are taking. So once the feature is out, you'll be able to sell courses in cohorts. The same course, you take a particular course and then offer different cohorts, cohort 1, cohort 2, and you'll have different tracking for per cohort. And last but not the least, right? One more important thing that truly sets Zenler apart. Not just great features. We always strive for that. We always try to build the best feature for you by working with you, by building the feature with you, but also our commitment to world-class user education, right? And support from our incredible support and education team that I really can't thank enough. We are, as you can see, we are not really hiding behind the tickets. No other platforms can actually come close to the number of live sessions, number of workshops, the number of live office hours, the number of live support desks that you run. We are here for you to support you succeed. We run live workshop sessions where you learn features hands-on with live instruction. They are in pre-recorded videos. They are live interactive workshops where you can ask questions. You can get help in real time. Things like David Zenler, live office hours, regular sessions that you can ask questions on, weekly live support desk run by Alice, Manmeet, Ariel, David, and so on. We're expanding, doubling down on office live support desk so that you guys can drop in, ask a question, and get real help when you need. You talk to real people, not bots, real people, not generic ticket responses, real humans who understand platform, who care about your business, your success. Real people like David, Manmeet, Ariel, Kevin, Alice, Neetu, Shahina, Sibin, Anantu, etc. So many of them. Real time, real support. Your success is what drives us, right? So we invest heavily in making sure we have every resource you need to succeed with Zenler. It's not just the tools. We also want to help you to build your business with all the right information. Let me know in chat if you have attended or loved your workshops that we run. So as you can see from stats, these are very quick stats. We created 80 plus blog posts. The education team, we run 50 plus live weekly help desk, support desk, 40 plus office hours, 7 David Zellers. These are marathon sessions. I think David runs them. Whole lot of YouTube videos. We answered like thousands of questions, support desk, so many of them, right? So we take a lot of effort and a lot of pride in our support and user education. That is what we, along with the tools, best in class tools, we want to give you the best in class training as well for you to succeed. So a lot of micro workshops, creating a short story with AI, branching funnels workshops. We had some fun workshops for Halloween, AI workshop streams, mega sessions with some of the very big mega sessions like Tour of Zenler, Community Connection Workshop, 60-day Accelerator Program, Accelerator Plus, create your new year product that Kevin is running. So many of them, right? So we have covered, I think we have covered a lot today in a very quick span of time. And I think I've covered most of the stuff that I was going to cover. Now, I was not going to show this today, but you know what? Do you guys really want to see a sneak preview of the new site builder? Type yes in chat if you want to see the new site builder. I'll decide based on how many of you are going to ask for that. I might show you something. We haven't publicly shown it. Let me see in chat. How many asked for the new site builder?
Yeah, they're coming on. They're saying they want to see it. Everybody's desperate to see this, Rakesh. You know that.
Yeah. I wanted to see that. I wanted to get it validated again. Not going to take a chance. Cool. So okay. So yeah. So it looks like there's lots of yeses in the chat. Who wants to see the site builder based on yeah. Yes, makes me excited to show you what a sneak preview. Some of the education team members like David already played with it, and I think David absolutely loves it, right, David?
Oh, it's amazing, guys, because
Yeah.
like you can see the potential of it. It's slicker, it's faster. The code's absolutely amazing. The extra things that can be built into it and the way that it's going to go is just transformational for you guys. You're really just going to lap it up. Plus, I see it working so much better on things like mobile devices and tablets, just because of the way that it's structured, guys. There's no more going left and right so much. It's all like really intuitive and just under, but it doesn't change the way that the page builder works, right? Because you guys loved our page builder. We're known for that. It's got true drag and drop technology in it, which pretty much no platform's got the way Zenler's got it. And you guys know that. But this takes it just up so many levels on so many different things. And I think when Rakesh sort of shares a snippet of you, you're only going to see a little bit, guys. So there's tons more, but you'll just see it. And I know that the interface and those sort of things have been worked on. So it's going to look so cool as well. You've seen all the new stuff for gamification leaderboards going. It looks so cool for your users. And now this is for you as well. So all these enhancements, the way things look, it just takes the platform just to 2030. Not even 2026. It's just going up so quickly. Share it, Rakesh. They're dying.
Yes, let's go. Cool. So guys, some the sneak preview of the new site builder coming up. We have completely reimagined the site builder from ground up. This isn't just a quick update. That is why we are taking a sweet time to build it, because we'll let you know when we are completely ready. It will take its time, but we want to make sure it's right. We want to make sure that's the best platform, best site builder out there. But we just don't want to build don't want to create an update to an existing site builder or editor. We are reimagining it from the ground up. So everything is theme based. It's just like WordPress themes. We'll have set of themes. You can select the theme. You can customize it. If you don't like it, you can start building another theme, working on another theme, and then push that live, right? So zero technical experience required. Again, we have tried to retain what you love from the old page builder. We don't want you to relearn everything again, but we want to make it faster and super easy. And also the page speeds, we want to achieve like 90% and plus page speeds. So we're doing everything that is required to get there. Yeah, so the first glimpse, you guys see it? This is, let me show you what we have built. We have built a clean, beautiful, intuitive interface. It's a headless design with immersive design. You can exactly see what you're building. Everything you see exactly where you expect. In add elements, you can manage pop page, you can add pop-ups and so on. And drag and drop, it's true drag and drop. Headers, paragraphs, images, videos, buttons, custom HTML, you name it. Everything can be drag and drop, everything you need. Not the kind of drag and drop where you fight with the alignment for like 20-25 minutes. This actually works the way it should, right? And you can manage sites from right within the builder. So unlike in the old page builder, you don't have to go back to the admin side to find out, to edit a particular page. Everything is right within the site builder, because it's a site builder. It's not a page builder anymore, right? So you can switch between pages. You can go to a particular page. Everything happens right inside the page builder, all within the page builder. And color customization. And this is beautiful, right? The interface, I think, is the slickest interface out there. The primary colors, the secondary colors, the background, text buttons, all organized nicely. And you can save your brand colors all with one click. Your purple becomes their purple. The consistent branding across everywhere. In one click, you can change the color themes across your site. So you have your themes first. Once you decide a theme, again, you can change the colors and entire site will be updated, right? We change the theme, again, we can have different color themes. And you can set the branding colors the way you want. So you can see it's nothing like the page editor, but we try to retain the old style of working that you guys are used to. So we're not trying to radically change it. It's for the sake of thing, but we want to make sure we do we major leap, quantum leap. And the typography, your fonts, make it easy to select fonts, the styles you want, your heading fonts, your body fonts. You can able to select the fonts very easily. The font weights, line height, letter spacing, live preview. Exactly, you can see what you're getting. And you can, again, when you're doing an inline page editing, when you click on a particular text, you can have, just like in the old editor, you have the pop-up menu where you can easily check You can easily change the particular font style. For example, you can change the colors for the font, hover color, easily change the hover color for the font. You can change the text style, you can change the font, you can change the text weight, text spacing, all of that very easily from right within the editor. Font options, various font options. You can add elements from the inline inside the page editor itself without needing to drag and drop. So I know a lot of people love drag and drop, but some people do not love drag and drop. So we cater for both school of thoughts. You can just click add plus add, and then you can add without even going on to the left side. You can just keep on adding your elements. I think it's pretty cool. We are catered to the both schools of thought. Um, Button customization, text styling, borders, corners, icons, backgrounds, complete control. You can make the buttons the way you want, including how the buttons looks like when you hover around. And again, you had a lot of people had this issue where you want in the old editor, if you want to jump from one section to button to a section below, to a block below. Let's say I have a button saying go to my pricing, and you want them to jump down to the pricing block. Earlier, you had to have custom code and stuff like that, or find the element name and add it and so on. Now with this, you don't need custom code. You can just select the block from the drop down. You just select the block one you want to them to drop down, to jump to, and then they will jump automatically to the block, right? And you can add animations. You can make your page come alive. Different animations, scroll effects, all the professional policies that you want to do without touching a single line of code. So we tried to. So with the earlier editor, we had a lot of ninja tricks. We had a lot of CSS code hacks and so on. Here, we don't want you to do any of that. We want to give you all the flexibility so that we don't have to mess with code or get some coder to help you. Because we want the new builder to be able to do all of that. And pop-ups, again, we have revamped pop-ups. So pop-ups that actually work, you can position them, you can size them, you can time them. Pop-up library, pre-built templates, hero sections, 404 pages, testimonials, all of that, right? All the different things, all the different pop-ups. You can create new pop-ups. You can save an existing pop-up. Page load triggers, scroll triggers, exit intent pop-ups. You can target specific audiences, show different pop-ups to different audiences, different people, lead capture that doesn't annoy. All the pop-up options. You can decide when and where to show up. So basically, a whole lot of changes. It's a brand new site builder. What you're seeing is currently where we are at right now. Some of the education members have already played with it. We are still building, but that is the direction. You can guys see that it's super, super exciting. This is the best builder that we are trying to create, and it's exactly what we always wanted in a site builder. It's coming in, hopefully in Q1, Q1 2026. Hopefully, I said hopefully because we're not rushing this. We're not rushing this at all. We're building a site builder that makes beautiful websites accessible for everyone. This takes time to get it right. Early access, we will give early access when we are ready, and then we'll expand. Now, this isn't just another site builder. This is a site builder that puts professional web design in everyone's hand, right? So no barriers, no steep learning curves, just beautiful, beautiful pages from you. So yeah, I think we have covered a lot today. Let me bring it all together. What you're seeing today isn't just a few feature updates. This is Zenler evolving into a complete platform that you have been asking for. And I want to emphasize something important. This is a platform we have been building with you, right? By you, around your needs. Every feature that you see today is based on what you guys have asked us to do. From the feedback portal, your feedback portal, we have been listening to you, your requests, your feedback, all the real world challenges that you guys have from the day-to-day running of your businesses. We tried to address every single point. You told us engagement was everything. We doubled down on community features. You told us you needed better lead qualification. We launched survey funnels. You wanted higher completion rates and engagement. We launched gamification. We always listen. We build the features around your needs. And in 2025, they uh, delivered whole lot of community features that put engagement at the heart of your business. Survey funnels that qualify leads while you sleep, quiz enhancements with branding, gamification that turns your passive students who might not log back in again into active students or participants, and a new dashboard, student dashboard that keeps them coming back with daily streaks and all of that, and leaderboards, and just announced double opt-in for better email deliverability and compliance and scheduled blog posts. And what's coming, just to recap, is your own branded mobile app with in-app purchases and free course enrollments, cohort courses for running cohort-based courses, scheduled community posts, email digest, onboarding automation messages, direct messages, DMs, expanded payment options including Apple Pay, Google Pay, bank contact, European payment methods, Ideal, and so on, and a completely reimagined site builder that makes professional design easy without needing to buy templates and all of that. So you see a template and you want to replicate it, it should be pretty easy. And backing this all up, we have unparalleled user education and support, weekly workshops, live office hours, active community, real people helping you. And because what drives us is how successful you guys are. That's our North Star. That is Zenler built with you, by you, around your needs, and a platform basically for creators who are serious about building real businesses, right? So now, let me know in comments what let me know your feedback of what. Let me know. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions in chat. Anything about what we have covered today: community, survey funnels, quizzes, gamification, new features that is coming up like site builder, mobile app, cohort courses, whatever is on your mind, right? And honestly, if you have any feature requests or things that you wants to see next, share those too. Let me look at the chat.
Yeah, I think Rakesh, Irish Quest has put down 2026 is the year of the horse. So she's saying we're starting off with a gallop, which I thought was kind of cool.
Excellent. That's pretty cool.
There's a lot covered in that, Rakesh. You've done well to get through that. What I will say, and I'll say this specifically to John, but I'll say it to everybody. We've said this is all going out in the first quarter, especially with a page builder. It will go out when it's 100% tested, right?
Yeah.
If we deploy that and it breaks people's sites, they lose money, right? So we're going to do everything possible to make sure it's usable the minute it goes live. So if it rolls into April, don't be saying, Rakesh said the 31st, here's the audio version, right? We're giving you a look at this because it's been a bit of a running thing with a page builder, right? It's been in the work for quite some time because it's such a big deal. It's a big fundamental part of the site. So we've got to get it right. And with lots of users relying on Zenler to provide their income, right? We are not in a position where we can get it wrong, right? So it's really important. So yes, it's the goal for all of those features in the first quarter of 2026. If it runs over slightly, we will update you and keep you informed as to what's going on. But you know as well as we do, we never give you confirmed dates on these things because things happen, right? So we're giving you what our current goal is for this. So look out for it. And as always, we will announce in the group. We will do a video on it. We'll probably do a number of videos on the page builder because it's quite a big thing. It's not just going to be here's a video like we normally do on one element. It's going to be probably even maybe turned into a little mini quick workshop that we run when that comes out, so we can
it will be used all the time, Kevin. It'll be used all the time. And I was saying in the group, that's basically why we haven't updated all the complete guide to Zenler and those things, because we're waiting for this to come along. We didn't want to repeat the work because it's a lot of hours, right? So we have to make sure that's all in place. But what I would say is what Rakesh showed there on the slides, I don't think does it justice. It's only when you're working in it do you see, wow, this is great, because things pop up as you're working, not like in a static slide situation. So it's 100 times better even than what Rakesh was showing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think it's really exciting. And there's a lot of features there coming out, but like Rakesh says, you're not on your own with this, right? So if you're sitting there feeling, oh, this is a lot to learn, don't worry because we're there with you, right? We've got our live support desk to help you. With David and I there doing our little workshops and answering all your questions. So if something comes out and you're not sure how it works, you're not on your own with it, right? And I think that's really important to mention that because sometimes you can get involved in a platform. And Zenler was always, for me, the platform that you didn't need to be a tech head to use, right? And that won't change, right? With all of the things coming out, yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve on the page builder, but you're all capable of doing it. There is, in fact, it's probably going to be easier than what you've had to learn now, in fairness. So,
Easier.
be excited about this. Look at the features that have been released, right? The scheduled blog post, absolutely awesome feature. This, for those of you that have just done the New Year product that we've built, this is exactly for you right now. So you can then go off and have your Christmas and not worry because it's all that promotional stuff we did. Just go and schedule it right, and that's it. You can schedule your emails already. Schedule your blog posts. It's done. You haven't got to worry about it. So that's for me. That's one of the highlights of today is knowing that's live because that's brilliant. It's really an important part of the regularity that you need to create to get the notice you want from not only your users but from the SEO benefits of it as well. It likes regularity, and that gives us that, and that's brilliant because you can now start batch writing. Batch write once a month, boom, schedule done for the month. Dust your hands off, walk away. You finished. Work on something else. So that's a brilliant one. But what's your
And
favourite one?
the scheduled community posts as well, isn't there, Gaining? So that's
Indeed.
another one
Yeah.
because that hand in hand can go. You can schedule a blog
Yeah.
post, schedule a post in the community to link to it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's got like 70 plus requests on feedback portal. It's the top number one request. Scheduled post coming up soon.
And double opt-in because
Yeah.
GDPR, especially in Germany, places
Yeah.
like that are really tight on these things. They are going to be over the moon. And I was saying to people that are on here watching us live, you're really lucky you're seeing all this stuff. But other people that haven't come into office hours to see this, they're going to miss this maybe because it gets lost in the chat.
Yeah.
And Rakesh has
Definitely.
just announced a ton of different things there. I'm shocked, to be honest.
Yeah, but they'll pick up on it on the replay, which is cool, and lots of people do watch on the replay. But you'll have noticed over the last sort of 3 months, we're doing more and more on the tutorial site community. We've been transitioning you over because we use the tools that we talk to you about, and we know lots of people just come in there now and they don't even bother in Facebook. So we are transitioning that. And that's really important because if we've got the confidence in our own product and we use it the way that we do, then you should have the confidence in it too. Right. So it's really important that you look at that. But I think it's been absolutely brilliant. Have we had comments coming from people? I know everyone's really excited, but is there any actual questions coming?
There's not so much question. I think they're kind of like always when Rakesh comes on, he kind of like bombards people and they're like, whoa. They don't really, they can't really say anything because they're kind of shocked. It's all over the moon. Can't wait to try it out.
Yeah.
There's tons of these
Well,
things.
a lot of the comments I've seen talk about how great the support is at Zenler and all of that. And you know what? When all of these new features come out and everything gets released and you feel like, oh gosh, we have to relearn all of this stuff or whatever. No, you don't. You don't. We're always live. Look at all of those things Rakesh shared with everybody. We're always live. We're always here to help you. Even if the complete guide hasn't been updated yet, we are always here to answer your questions and walk you through it. So never panic.
Yeah. 100%. So you'll be really happy with it. One of the people, somebody did mention about what's it going to do to the old page builder pages that we've built and all that. They'll still work, right? We're not going to launch something and it breaks everything that's there. That would be insane, right? Fastest way to shut a business down, yeah, break everything that's already working. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, don't worry about that. We'll guide you all through it. There's lots of little questions around. Can I do this? Can I do that? It's a little early to get into that discussion, really. I think once we get closer to it and we start showing you more of it, I think we can get deeper into those conversations because you'll see it yourself anyway, and you'll see how it works, and you'll know it's all good. So I think we'll move on. If you do have questions, I'll come back to them before we actually finish up today, as time's ticking on, and I'm not sure how long David set this session for, but we could be running out quite quickly. We probably are running out quite quickly.
2 hours. It's all right.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay, so let's move on to the final segment. The final segment is the competition that we're going to be running. So, as you know, we do like to give stuff away for free. We haven't done it for a while. We did it over the summer, but we haven't really done it since then. So, we're just running a little competition for you all to participate in. It's not going to be a live draw today, like we often do, but it's going to be done over the next week. And it's going to close down probably the 2nd of January, but I'll put the detail in the post that goes out tomorrow. So the competition is going to be as follows. So to enter into the competition, it's going to be voted on by you, the people of Zenler. It's not going to be any of us or a will deciding who wins or who doesn't. It's going to be the popular vote. And to enter, it's really, really simple. All you need to do is put a link to your favorite page that you've created within your Zenler site into the thread that I'm going to put up tomorrow. Okay, so this will be tomorrow on Tuesday. One link, one person. And what will happen is this can be a funnel page, it can be an opt-in page, it can be a course sales page, it can be a live webinar registration page, it could be your blog roll page if you're really excited about that. Whatever live page that anybody can access, publicly visible, that you want to submit because you're really proud of it, all you've got to do is put the link in there and tell us why you like it. Does it convert well for you? Do you get really good feedback on it? Do you get lots of sales from it? Do you get lots of opt-ins from it? Do you get lots of bookings on your webinars because of it? Whatever the reason is. And then what will happen is people will vote on those particular links. And the links with the most votes win. It's that simple. Okay? So that's going to go up tomorrow. And what will happen is we'll close it off. I'll give a bit of notice before we close the submissions off because people are not here and they've got to catch up and they've got to realise what's going on. So it'll be open for a few days. Then we'll close it down and then we'll go, right, these are the winners and this is what we're going to give you. But you know what our swag's like. It's pretty cool. We'll try and come up with something I think unique for this particular giveaway. So nobody else will have it. So if you're a Zenler swag collecting whatever, and you've got a whole shelf full of this stuff, which some people I know have, then
Pauline.
you need to get in on this. Okay. You've got time if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I haven't quite finished that page, but it's really, really awesome, but it's 90% done. Get it done and then get it submitted. This could be that little push you need just to make it that bit better and then to share it. What's the benefit for you? Well, number one, you could win some swag. Number two, you get the publicity within our group because everybody gets to see what you're doing, right? And number three, you get to help out other Zenler users because some people struggle for ideas and inspiration. And sometimes just a little tweak here, a little tweak there can really make a big difference to someone. So there's three really great reasons to get involved. Obviously, the swag's got to be number one reason, right? It's going to be more than a pen and a mug. It's going to be a little bit better than that, I think. So we'll get the design team with their thinking caps on to see what they can come up with. I like the bag ideas because I think the bags are awesome and there aren't that many of them going about at the moment. So they're a little bit limited edition. So
Pauline's in here, Kevin. She's only got a t-shirt and a backpack. She's got one of the only backpacks that have gone out.
Is she? Oh, right. Then we need to do something about that, Pauline. You need to up your game. All right. You need to get a little bit more out there with this stuff. And I know you're dancing around the edge of it because you've got stuff going on, but let's get it done. So that's the competition. Post will go into the Facebook group and the tutorial community tomorrow. So there'll be exactly the same post in both tomorrow morning, UK time. Submit your link for a page, a live page on your site that works, not one that's half finished, not one that's, oh, my opt-in isn't quite there, I haven't put the form in, all of that. It's got to be a fully functional page built on the Zenler platform. Put the link, put a bit of text. Why is it the best page on your site? And then people can vote on it and we'll tell you how to do that.
And I'm gonna share a little secret with you guys because don't do David's biggest pet peeve. Make sure you go in and change your social media image to be you and not the one that's in there That's generic, okay? Because David will point that out, and so will I, and probably so will Kevin, actually. So make sure you change that. If you're sharing that link and it's your favorite page, it better have a custom social media image and description, y'all, okay?
Yeah, it's got to be a finished page, and if it's not got that, it's not finished. The SEO
Yep.
part that we fill out has to be right as well. So it's got to be a finished public-facing page. Everything done properly. Not that
Maybe
difficult.
you'll interview them. Maybe you can interview some of the winners. That might be quite nice because I know you were going to bring maybe next year you're going to bring back sort of pro interviews.
Yeah, yeah, we could do some pro interviews. Then you get featured on our YouTube channel. So get a nice bit of promotion for your thing. You'll also get put onto our showcase site if you're not on there yet. So you get a couple of places where you get really good backlinks coming back into your site, which is good. You want that. If you don't know what that is, it's a good thing. So good opportunity for you to spend 15 minutes with me talking to you about what you're up to showcase what you do. So that could be really beneficial for you as well. So I think that will be part of the winning prize. So however many swags we give out, and we're not going to tell you how many, because I know what you lot are like. You'll sit there counting, and then you'll get your mate and your mum and your auntie and your dad to start voting just to get that extra vote. But it's not going to be like that. I'm not going to tell you. It could be one winner. It could be 10 winners. It could be 8 winners. I don't know. We'll decide that nearer the time. So I'm not going to tell you. So get your links in, get them ready, get them prepared. This will be live in the Facebook group and the tutorial community tomorrow morning, GMT, Tuesday, that is, for those of you that are watching this whenever you're watching it. And you could be in for some nice little prizes there.
Kevin's New Year surprise.
Exactly that. Okay, have we got any more questions coming?
I don't know. I can only see the latest comments. I don't see.
I think
I
everyone's
don't
just
think
excited.
everyone's thanking us, so everyone's really happy. It is a good time to celebrate, isn't it? So they know we're kind of winding down a little bit for the holiday, but also winding up, apparently, with the amount of things that that Rakesh was showing.
Yeah, but the thing is, not everybody takes time out of their world for Christmas celebrations. It doesn't feature on everyone's calendar for the year, which is fine. Also, people like to spend that time working on their business because often they're working in it, so they get that little bit of leeway where they can spend that time. So it's a good time to do stuff. It's a good time to get stuff out there and to be prepared for what's to come.
About that. What?
So, have we got has anybody else got anything else that they want to add?
There was a question coming. I did actually answer it, Sandy. Sandy's saying, how does she get notifications on her phone? Well, pretty simple. Do what I do. Put the app on your phone. I did put it down there twice, Sandy. Put the app on your phone, log in as admin into the app, and then what will happen is you've got notifications turned on in your phone. That we can't do anything about that if you've turned it off. And then notifications will pop up, okay, on your screen. I turn mine off because there's so many come in, right? So you can turn yours on and get notifications from any community posts that come in there.
It's automatic. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. It's just automatic for admins and for the members.
Cool. Anything you guys want to add before I wrap up?
I want to say really well done this year. It's been really good. It's really nice to have Ali back as well. Great. It's so good to see you. It really is. And Ali's going to be running live support desk. Me and Kevin will be doing what we do as usual, causing mischief and getting away with murder if Rakesh lets us. So we obviously we're going growth and all these things. We're going to make sure Kevin's going to be running quite a lot of micro workshops next year and doing these things, and there's going to be bigger workshops running as well. So there's a ton of stuff going on always, and it's been such a productive year. It seems every year we do more and more, and it sometimes feels a little bit crazy, but we're getting to where we need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. From me, thanks everyone for being here today. I think 2025 was incredible, and 2026, I think it's going to be even bigger. So yeah, keep your feedback coming. Keep listening, and happy holidays to you.
Ali, anything you want to add?
Yeah, just I'm so thrilled to be back. Thank you all very much. I'm really looking forward to get rolling in the new year and yeah, that's it. Just excited to get back after it.
Awesome. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on the workshops we've run. We had a quite a mammoth roll of workshops this year. Some of them were really big because we the big community release at the end of last year. So we did a really big workshop on that. We did some really great workshops. And the thing is, what makes them really good is everybody participates in there and then implements it. And I really like that. For us at the team, it's all about, as educators, it's all about people getting involved and doing what you're going through. And you lot have done really well at that. We've met lots of new people, Zenler people that have come in this year, which is really, really great. It means that more people are finding us, more people are getting involved and trusting us to help them with their online business, which is brilliant. So you lot need to be celebrated as well that you've done really well in getting involved in these workshops. For me, that's been a big highlight of the year as to just how invested in it you are, that you want to turn up, you do commit to it, and you turn up every day, even if you don't really feel like it, and you still get the work done. And that's really, really, really good. So that's why the competition this year is we're going to see a lot of the stuff you've built through some of the workshops that we've run. So I'm really excited to see that. So yeah, big thanks to you. Obviously the team here, David, Ali's just come back, which is brilliant. So thanks to you guys, as always, being there, supporting, doing what you do with us and helping everything run smoothly. And of course, massive thanks to Rakesh, because without Rakesh, the education team wouldn't exist. It's that simple. He's the guy that decides every year whether we carry on or not. And so far, he's said yes. But and that's a big thing, because a lot of companies and a lot of company owners look at bottom lines only. They don't look at the investment in the people and the way that they support the larger side of things, as in the education team. And we don't need to tell you how great the education team is. You don't need to tell us, really, because we see it in every time that you turn up. Every time you ask questions, every time you leave us, we're thankful to receive, but you leave a review for Zenler. Often that's mentioned, and it's business is tough out there, right? It's been tough for a while, and the fact is that we're here to help everybody, and Rakesh supports that as well. He makes sure that we're available as a team to help you. You turn up, you do the work, you have the success, and as David says, your success ultimately leads to the success of Zenler and us as well. So, which is really, really great. So you should be celebrating your own involvement and commitment this year and rolling that back into next year, because next year we've got loads of stuff coming up. We've got new things coming in. We've got things that we've done that have worked really well. We're going to do more of. We've got lots of new elements to Zenler that are going to come in that are just going to elevate you, and it's going to lift up what you're doing to that next stage. And that's an exciting time to be involved with that. That's not something to be worried about. That's something to embrace and go, you know what, cohorts, I've got to say, I didn't see that one coming. But for me, that's one of probably the most exciting things that I've heard for a while. I know some of you don't really understand the concept behind it, but as far as completion rates on a course, they will go zoom like that. And therefore you can take people to the next stage with you. And that's one of the things a lot of course creators struggle with, is completion rates. But cohorts facilitates that so well. I can't tell you how pleased I am to hear that today. So we've got lots of exciting things coming up. We'll guide you through it. Your job is to turn up and implement it. We're going to look forward to it. It's going to be a cracking 2026. We're not done for this year, of course. We've still got another week of the year left. So we might squeeze in another normal office hours, maybe a micro workshop, like maybe an hour session or something to get you going. Who knows? Keep your eye on the Facebook group. Keep your eye on the tutorial community group, as we're doing more and more in there all of the time. And that's, if you're not there, go over and have a look. Tutorials should be your most visited site for lots and lots of reasons, and that's just yet another one of them. So keep your eye on all of that stuff. We've got loads going on. We keep you updated as often as we can with what's happening, and we're looking forward to 2026. So from everyone in the team, and also the developers and the support desk as well, because they don't come on here and have their voice, but I just want to say for them, they do a cracking job throughout the course of the year. lots of the stability and things that we've seen during the course of 2025 and what's coming up is down to them, the developers that are working on this stuff, the support people where you're emailing in and you're going, how's this and how's that. They're great and they come back and they help you as well. So big thanks to them as well because they work tirelessly and they're the unsung heroes of Zenler. Right, you see my face and David's face all of the time, and you're probably fed up with it. But those people you don't get to see. But they're the ones that are making the wheels turn behind the scenes, and they do a cracking job. So big thanks to them. I'm sure they're appreciated by the members as well. We'll see you maybe next week, maybe in the new year, but whatever you're doing, whatever you're celebrating, enjoy it. If you're celebrating the holidays, if you don't celebrate the holidays, have some great time off and enjoy it with your family. We'll see you back in 2026, if not before, where we're going to hit the ground running with some really cool stuff. So thanks everyone for turning up. Thanks Rakesh, Ali, David, done a brilliant job.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you all soon.
Happy time.
Happy holidays.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year from Zenler!